Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Uh, Good afternoon. It's um, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We're in England today, and yeah, and we're gonna play some D&D. Session 66. Odyssey of the Dragonlords, titled Fire Insel. Interesting title. We will do a recap, and then we'll jump in and have some fun. Arcadia.
Good morning. It is 9:30
Easy.
in the morning from Rochester, New York. Last session we were missing our player for Nico, but he is with us, yay. But this week we are missing our player for Gravik. So we'll just have to soldier on. So we begin last session the late morning of Monday, our 64th day together, with only 33 days remaining of the Oath of Peace. And Gravik has just poured 1,000 gold pieces onto what looks like a pile of gold in the Lotus Witch's tower, and it turns out that it is a mimic. It pops out but it doesn't seem aggressive. So Corbin and Gravik make a large berth around it, but Demetrius runs and attacks it, and he wants. Arcadia asks him, "What are you doing? It didn't attack us." And he says, "It's got 100 gold, and 1,000 gold," and he wants the 1,000 gold back. Um, and so he attacks it, and she asks him, "Why do you have to create more trouble, Demetrius?" And she reminds everybody that the Lotus Witch is the one who can let us out because there are no doors or windows. But everybody except for Arcadia ends up attacking it. We see that Gravik uses a spell called Witch Bolt, and we see that Corbin has a new ability, Action Surge, where he can act a little faster and make another attack. And finally, Demetrius kills the mimic and with a divine smite, and he leans in and retrieve the 1,000 gold pieces. And Gravik says, "Leave it, Demetrius!" And too late, as he does so, Arcadia sees the stairs seal off in front of her, and she has not engaged in the battle at all. And the Lotus Witch appears and says, "Now, why did you go and do something like that?" And Demetrius says, "Your little pet attacked me." And Arcadia says, "No, you attacked it." And they get in an argument that Arcadia says that she had said in the past that one of these days his hubris is going to get them all killed. And she thinks this is the time because, and she calls him selfish, saying that he's putting himself ahead. If he's putting his own life in danger, which would actually endanger the world, since we were trying to save the world, as well as all of his own people, not just the centaurs on this island. And he retorts with, "What, are you suddenly the oracle and you can see the future?" And she says no, but she can tell that this Lotus Witch is extremely powerful, as she can control time, control the weather, and has portals to different worlds. And they're arguing, and Corbin makes a loud cough, and Arcadia doesn't realize that the Lotus Witch is standing right there. And she says, "Children," and looks at Demetrius and says, "You should go away for now." And he disappears. Arcadia addresses her and says that she hopes her actions, or her inactions in this instance, as she said she did not attack her mimic, speak for themselves. The Lotus Witch asks if she would like to leave, and after finding out that the rest of the party, what will happen to them depends on them, Arcadia actually says she wants to leave, and she finds herself outside of the tower. And Corbin has to negotiate with the witch how to get Demetrius back, and ends up agreeing on 1,000 gold to replace what he has stolen, and he has to give an oath of service, which is one of the strongest and most scary oaths ever in this world. And it just means that whenever the Lotus Witch needs him, he will come to her and do whatever she asks of him. And in return, she will bring back her friend. He negotiates also that she will answer one more question. And he does have the caveat that he will come and perform the task, providing he doesn't have to leave his friends in a deadly situation. Or he also asks that they could come with him, and they agree on that. So she transports everybody outside and of the tower, and We have a long discussion about what to ask her, and we decide to ask her, what is the safest way for us to eliminate the queen of the Amazons? Because we need to have the Amazons on our side in order to save the world from the Titans. It's part of Ametreus's prophecy, actually. And the answer is, speak with the princess on your ship. And she says, nice doing business with you. And as she disappears, Ametreus reappears. He is covered in glitter and party paraphernalia, and he looks really pissed off. And he also looks about 5 years younger, even though he was only gone, I don't know, about 10 minutes. You can only imagine what would have happened if we had delayed further. Corbin says he owes him 1,000 gold and he had to give an oath. Otherwise, he'd be stuck in that fairyland forever. But Demetrius says, no, the witch, if she could really kill us, she would have done it already for all the disrespect we've shown her. And he says he bets she was going to free him anyway. We go back to Nessa. On our way back through the wildflowers, time seems to pass normally, but Arcadia notices that a scar on her hand that she had this morning looks healed, as if they have all aged a little bit. We see smoke rising in the air, and the centaurs and the monks, including the instructors, are all having a feast. Ametreus goes down on his front legs before Nessa and apologizes to her for not defeating the witch. But he tells her that he doesn't plan on giving up, and he wants to give her his oath that he will do his best and find a way to break the curse. And as she says, my love, the oath isn't necessary, but if he wants to, she will accept it. And then Corbin pipes up and says, and maybe plant some trees. Arcadia walks over and explains that apparently the great wrong done in their past was that all the trees which contain knowledge, and she doesn't know if that has anything to do with the witch's massive library or if the trees were sentient, were all cut down by her ancestors and used as firewood. And she encourages Nessa to plant some trees within sight of the witch. And if she sees them making an effort, perhaps she will be swayed to lift the curse. And she says it can't hurt to try, and Nessa agrees that they will try it. Ametreus says he wants to ask Vulcan if he can craft a weapon that will slay the Lotus Witch. He explains also to the centaurs who have not heard of the five gods who they are. The monks have heard of the five gods, and he also tells the centaurs that Sidon is recruiting centaur tribes to fight the five gods, and they say they will keep it in mind. And one of the monks suggests if we go to Arisia to seek out their temple and their leader, and perhaps he could give us guidance in some way. And the temple is in the highest mountain pass on top of the tallest mountain. His name is Tito and is one of their ultimate fighting champions. Arcadia asks the monks if they can teach her the philosophy and principles behind their stunning strike. They suggest she talk to Chuck in Metros. Arcadia says she would like to ask Vulcan if he can start work on her armor early. And also we need to go there. He has Nicodemus's armor and something he was making for Kamos that might come in handy for Gravik. It will take him 11 days for him to forge her weapon, and she's hoping if she sends some money, he will start work on it early because time is of the essence. We speak with Kyra, and she agrees to send a message to Vulcan and send him some money. At night, Corbin pats V on the head and says, that was a good paralyzing breath you had. And she looks at him expectantly, and she is really attached to her gold. He throws 100 gold pieces on the pile, and she curls up on it and goes to sleep. And Piggy, the black cat, who's keeping the ship free of vermin, sleeps at the foot of the pile. Arcadia visits Moxina because when the Lotus Witch said to talk to the princess on your ship, she thinks maybe she was talking about Moxina. And you find out that Moxina used to be called the princess, and she's the daughter of the ancient Amazon queen Hippolyta. And they talk about, Arcadia says, with the defenses on the island, they have to go in stealthily. And as soon as she says that word, she hears enormously heavy hoof thuds from the deck above by the plated centaur. She asks Moxina an awkward question because she knows that the queen, they are the same kind of creature, and finds out that the secret is mirrors, that this creature, who is a Medusa, but Arcadia has never heard of a Medusa, reacts similarly to a basilisk. If we could use mirrors, that is their weakness. And Moxina trusts her with that secret, and so Arcadia tells her a secret of her own, that the reason why she left Themis was she was a part of a small resistance of people who were continuing to worship Kentamine, and that when she found out she might be the offspring of Pythor, the god of battle, she needed to go see if that were indeed true, because they were afraid there was a mole in their midst, and that all of her resistors were going to be in danger. But when she talked with him, she found out that he could not help her. But she explains that she gave up everything on the island, her life, to bring Kentamane's worship back to the island, and she hopes to do that by overthrowing the queen. And Moxina asks her who she would put in place, and there is a tradition in the Amazons that whoever kills the queen becomes the queen. So Arcadia says she would do that, but surround herself with people on whom she could rely for wisdom and experience, as she is only 19. And Moxina says when you are ready to go, she will send a bird, and one of her allies will meet her and give her more information about where the queen is and her defenses, and her name is Gabrielle. So it takes 3 days to get to Fire Island. The next day, Gravik waits until Vengeance is up on deck and casts Major Image to create a giant pile of gold, similar to the one the Horde Mimic was resting on. And so this poor 2 or 3 week old baby dragon flies into the gold, which is an illusion, and slams into the deck. There is a comical chase scene, but she ends up paralyzing Gravik with her paralyzing breath, and shockingly says in Draconic to him, "That's what you get." And that is the first time we have ever heard her speak to someone other than Corbin. Arcadia is back to her regular routine of meditating during her military exercises and parkering. She is parkering better, and she target practices with the chakram again. And wind starts to pull at us. Corbin goes below deck, and a massive storm is rolling towards the ship with alarming speed, and we have entered into a hurricane. Nico casts Gust of Wind into the sails, and Gravik casts Control Water to change the current, and we outrun it. As we go by it, we hear male cackling coming from within it. It does not sound like Sidon. The sailors have heard of one of the old gods named Poseidon, who hasn't been seen or heard from in forever, but they have never encountered him and never heard this type of laughter. They also know of the Kraken, but we wouldn't be here if it was the Kraken. Arcadia asks both Moxina and Condors if they know anything about Fire Island. They know it is the home of a volcano that hasn't erupted in a while, but most people steer clear of it, as it is the home of the lizard folk, and they are very weird beings, at which point Nico says, "That's not very nice." And they worship a nameless old god, and we wonder if it is Chelsea. So crystal clear blue water and a handful of smaller islands surround the landmass we are approaching. Dense tropical foliage covers the islands, and we can hear the cacophonous sounds of abundant wildlife. An impressive black mountain rises from the jungle at the center of the main island, and the smell of smoke and brimstone hangs in the air. So we need to go to this island to try to perhaps free Chelsea, the goddess of swiftness, who Sidon and Lutheria trapped within the island, and to hunt down Bragos the Cruel, who is the slaver, Amitrius' slaver. The tieflings also want to go to the island to face him. Apparently, Verena, the female, has faced similar torment, abuse from him. We go take a sloop ashore, and 7 lizard folk meet us, and but on the way, Gravik says maybe we can hunt or get some fresh meat when he gets in the island. He doesn't look good. And Amitrius says Arcadia usually is the hunter, and when asked to hunt for him, she just says, "Give me your water skin." And she asks, when the lizard folk meet us, Amitrius asks Arcadia if she wants to handle it or should he. So she starts talking. The queen asked them to retrieve us. She asks if she could hunt on the island, and they say you have to ask the queen. Meanwhile, Gravik is looking very distracted. And we go and meet the queen, and she asks, "Are you here to help defeat our mortal enemy, Jankor?" And we find he is the king of the Firewalkers, firewalkers and has corrupted his tribe of the lizard folk by turning them away from the god in the volcano and making sacrifices to Sidon instead. And she allows Arcadia to go hunting. Demetrius talks to the queen and asks if she has heard of Chalcea, and they think maybe that is the nameless god they worship. And Gravik tries to follow Arcadia off when she goes hunting and causes a commotion. And Demetrius pulls him aside, slits his own wrist with a knife, and says, "If you must have a sip of blood, have some of mine. Just behave." And Gravik latches onto him, but Demetrius eventually peels him off, and Gravik doesn't want him to tell anyone except that he sees that says, "Fine, but you need to start gathering some supplies because we can't have you turning into whatever that was whenever you're out of blood." But Gravik spaces out for a minute. Arcadia returns with the deer. She hands the water skin back to Gravik. It is warm, and when he opens it, he smells blood in it. Meanwhile, Demetrius, talking to the queen, finds out that they're going to hold a great feast if we agree to help them, and she says she's going to sacrifice her son and serve him as the celebratory meal. And he is about 10 or 11. There is a great discussion about this where we manage to make a compromise and just eat plants instead. So we have eaten this. People are chuckling and mocking us. But Demetrius takes the insults in stride, which is very unlike him. But he would rather be insulted than partake in the cannibalization of a child, even though it seems like the rest of the party would have gone along with it. So it is now about 2 or 3 in the afternoon after our plant-eating feast. We want to get going, and the path towards the volcano leads right into the keep of the Firewalker tribe. And so we end the session and begin this one around 2 or 3 p.m. on Friday, now our 68th day together with only 29 days remaining of the Oath of Peace.
Nice.
Hooray.
Yay. Alright. Before we start, does anyone want to play Gravik? Three, two, okay.
I suppose I can give it a try.
Alright.
Corbin would make a good graphic.
So otherwise, Gravik goes back to his hovel.
Yeah.
He might have flavorings of Tim, but we'll see.
He's not Tim. Okay, he's released.
Alright, got him.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, y'all are heading out. You're heading out along, heading up to the volcano. Coming up, you see a spine of a massive creature serving as a bridge to this fort. Ash darkens the crevices of the otherwise bleached white bone. Even as the hot sun beats down from a cloudless sky, you can sense an even more oppressive heat radiating up from below.
How stable does that animal carcass look? Is it like something we walk on, or?
Okay, 1 second. So you can kind of see. Here, I'll show you this, because you can see a couple of creatures like walking around the bridge and like on guard duty.
Yeah, is it dark out? Because I can only see 10 feet.
Yeah, you'll need a light source.
I will take out a.
I actually.
Oh.
Wait, can you hear me? I totally missed
Yes.
that. I don't know why. Did Gorgio drop out for anybody else?
No, but you have been dropping out a little bit during
Oh.
your recap as well.
Oh, great. Okay.
So there's the thing: if we strike up a light source, we will stand out at night. Do lizard folk have dark vision? Does anyone know this? I ask. I look at Nico.
You're looking at me for?
You're a druid, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm not a lizard.
I'm guessing they might do.
Can you look into your
I'm guessing if they're.
I heard this guy I once knew named Burzum. He could see in the dark.
He could see in the dark? Because then we would probably know that lizard folk can do so, right?
But he was special.
Well, Arcadia thinks that they're akin to dragons or lizards in general. Like if they run into kobolds, can they all see in the dark? Kind of things like that.
I wouldn't say that's so close to vengeance. I don't think he would appreciate a lizard folk being related to dragons.
Especially gravity.
Or maybe one of us can do a history check on if we know anything about lizard folk. I will try. Let's see. Have I met anyone in my gladiator days?
The lizard folk that you have met in your gladiator days, you fought to the death.
Damn. Good fighters, though. Good fighters. Has Corbin ever dealt with lizard folk in a glimpse of his Dragonlord past?
I would say he might have encountered one or two. I don't know if you would sit there and have a conversation if you can see in the dark or not, though.
Yes. Well, guys, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna strike up a light, or are we gonna send someone to scout that can see in the dark?
I don't know. Does Arcadia know anything?
She has encountered, might have seen, again, like Corbin might have seen these lizards here and there, but actually knowing if they can see in the dark or not is a different thing.
I think we should assume they can see in the dark.
Does anybody have spell dark vision?
Check graphic. I didn't see it. Doesn't look like it.
I don't have it prepared. I think I can have it.
So what time is it now, then? Because we left around 2 in the afternoon, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Are we in a cave? I missed all of that.
It's roughly probably 6. You're walking into a volcano, like a dormant volcano.
Where the lizard folk that I think worship Sidon are located and sacrificing people.
Oh, that's loud.
And we also suspect that the goddess might be trapped at the bottom of this volcano, according to the vision or the oracle's text that we got.
Yeah, the lore behind the constellation.
Yeah, I'll post it in chat. So I think we need to go in, talk to these lizard folk, or immediately wipe them out. Then go down, see if there's some way into the volcano. Yes, Arcadia?
Yeah, I'm just reloading because I'm not getting the map.
Is your map completely black? Because
yeah.
it's normal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's meant to be
Oh.
because
You'll
it's
need a
nighttime.
light source.
Well, joining
We're
again.
gonna need a light source. Strike up a torch then.
All right. If we're gonna.
Well, unfortunately, I can't sneak up there because I can't see.
All right, I will put a light source on us.
Okay.
Is there anything we can hide behind before we do that?
Atreus?
You can hide behind the
Hide
trees.
behind the tree.
It's just a centaur. It's just me.
Well, then
Oh,
I
no.
think we should then we need to just, if we're going to be seen, we should just talk to them first. I mean, we trust this other tribe, but she's just saying what they're doing. We should, before we just go in and kill everybody, just make sure that they're doing what they say they're doing.
Sounds good. So who's gonna do the talking? Let's get our most diplomatic person to do it, because
I guess Gravik will step forward and say, "You fools get us into trouble all the time. I'm going to talk to them."
All right. That sounds like an amazing idea. That can only go well. So let's go in, I guess.
Gravik will stride forward, keeping his hands up, and
Can you see in the dark, Gravik?
I thought we had torches now.
We do, but
If you're using the light source, make sure you put the light source thing on yourself, by the way.
Alright. Hold on.
I think Damper have a dark vision, don't they?
Demetrius wouldn't know that.
No, true, but
I don't know that. Do I have dark vision? I can see.
oh, if you can see on Gravik, then it's probably already set, right?
So
yeah, he has dark vision.
So when you step forward, these they all kind of turn and raise their clubs.
Well, I don't suppose they're interested in a conversation.
Gravik was very successful in his negotiation.
Well done,
time we
Gravik.
let him talk.
Nico pats him on the back. Well done.
Well done.
This is pretty scary with the darkness. We have no idea what's ahead of us.
Alright, first up would be Vengeance.
It's 30. These squares are 5.
Wait.
Vengeance will fly forward 20 feet. And she will breathe frost on in a cone. I gotta put a cone up there. Hold on. Where's the contours? There.
Alright.
Don't think I have a button for frost.
I got you. Nice.
Damn.
And then she will fly back 10 feet next to Demetrius and look very pleased with herself.
She should be.
I will,
pleased with herself.
I will reach out and use my index finger to tickle her under her chin, like, good job. That's my vengeance, I'll say.
She bites at your gold purse.
Yeah, ever since that first incident, he's been keeping his gold deep in his bag of holding.
Is it
Vengeance is too dangerous.
Corbin's turn now?
Wait.
Alright. Corbin will get his longbow, and I am going to shoot a thunder wave. I gotta see what the area on that is. Hold on a minute. 15-foot cube.
And I'll yell over at Corwin, for a man who started out saying that weapons and magic is for cowards and only fought with his fists, you sure adapted fast.
Like, Arcadia has shown me the way, Demetrius. I'm an honorary Amazon now. And I'll kind of whisper the secret Amazon tune as I shoot.
God.
Arcadia rolls her eyes.
And Avicius will yell back, we'll get you some of that Amazon body paint next time we hit town.
Corbin seems intrigued.
Jesus.
But you can't. But she can't help but suppress a small smile at Corbin.
Wow.
Impressive damage so far, Corbin.
And my second attack. What's going on with that guy?
Don't they get pushed back?
Oh, yes.
Oh
I
shit.
guess.
Now we can't see him anymore. They automatically turn invisible when they enter the darkness.
Yeah.
Or did you turn them yourself?
I didn't turn them, I just moved.
Pretty
And
cool
then,
system.
Second attack, I'll take that other lizard folk that's falling back with just a regular attack. Yes. And I'm going to run up in front of Vengeance. Sounds like I'm galloping.
Sorry, I'm tapping my fingers.
You're knocking two coconuts together.
Yeah. I'm acting like Demetrius.
Meanwhile, a giant boom is reverberating through that cave. I'm guessing.
Yes, there is. Because if you saw the, oh gosh, I forget where the picture went. In a second.
They don't know we're here. They do now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
They were
Well,
waiting for us anyway.
So if you look at this picture, y'all are kind of like right there,
Oh,
walking into the thing. Kaboom.
Drums in the deep.
Right.
hopefully the rest of the thinks it's just the volcano.
Oh, we got a salamander. So this
Oh, fuck.
this fancy looking little salamander is gonna slither up here.
Is that, does that look like the one we met in the Vulcan's Forge?
It looks like a version of one, yes. Yes. And so as it's slithering up, it's going to throw like a spear at Gravic.
Or graphic.
Second.
He does not have shield.
No. And I'm gonna do this.
Ravik doesn't have shield?
Kind of wizard is he?
Did he
Yeah,
put
so
mage
I was
armor?
thinking-
Did he put mage armor on himself
He did.
beforehand? Or-
He did.
And then he'll take a nice tail and slap it up against his cheek. Oh, and miss. Satch. This lizard is going to come running up right here. And it's going to try and bite Gravic and then smack him with a club.
Ow.
Nice. Demetrius.
I'll look at Corwin and say, "Damn, Corwin, leave some for the rest of us." And I'll move here. Ah, shit. I look around and I'll say, "Guys, there's a lot more here." And then as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith. And as a regular action, I'm going to take the attack action on this lizard folk.
Alright. So this boy. Gravik. AKA IRL Steve.
I'm reading through Gravik's options here.
Oh, there.
So Demetrius yelled out that there's a lot more of them that we can't see.
Yep.
Hearing that, Gravik would probably change his mind on what he was going to do. And he will cast Storm Sphere. Which
What's this
is a
do?
20-foot radius sphere of whirling air. I don't know who I can't see, but I'm going to cast it.
You can see who you can see.
Well, no, but it's going to hit him whether I can see him or not.
Right.
I'll cast it there.
Nice.
Okay.
And so that should hit everything in it. And let's see what. Let me read it real quick. It says it's a whirling air, centered on. So a huge storm springs up, and each creature takes bludgeoning damage of 2d6 bludgeoning damage in its difficult terrain.
Nice.
And I can use a bonus action, cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center of the sphere towards one creature that I choose.
Nice.
Making a ranged attack. You have advantage on the attack roll in the sphere. On a hit, target takes 46 damage. And the creatures within 30 feet of the sphere have disadvantage on wisdom checks made to listen. Of course, I don't know what different good that is, but...
Mhm.
Alright, so... I can see... these guys. Is there anybody else?
There's not.
Okay. So I gotta do save.
Nice.
Oh,
Damage.
Nice. Well, shit
Okay.
damage, but
Yeah, I don't think it knocks them back.
no.
Yeah.
just like difficult terrain in each turn. So.
Yeah.
And do you get the lightning bolt yet?
Yeah, well, that's my bonus action. 60 feet. So I am going to target the lizard folk in front of me, which means I don't get advantage because he's not inside the sphere. But I want him off of me. So I'm going to target him and attack with the lightning bolt.
You could use inspiration if you want.
If I need to, I will. I will use the inspiration.
Gotta do it before you say it. Before you do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I just said I would.
You can't wait to see what the attack is.
I think the Baldur's Gate freeway is pretty cool.
Well, I would have used inspiration there.
Fine, use it. Going forward, again, you got to use it if you say.
Well, I did say it.
No,
You
you can't. Like we established this like 60 sessions
Okay.
ago. You can't wait to see what the attack is.
All right. So then, damage.
It's fine. Use up all your spells. It's a 4th level spell.
Lizard folk is still alive.
Lizard folk is still alive.
Oh, great. I was really hoping that would kill him.
And he's very singed and looks pissed.
Mm-hmm. Well, Gravik. Some deep shit.
Yeah, you know what, Corbin, you're confusing it, and this makes sense because you played Tim for so long with luck points. Luck points you can do it after you roll, but before the outcome is determined. But inspiration, you have to do it before you roll at all.
Let's see. They've already attacked me twice, so Gravik's gonna just stand there and yell to his friends to help him. Help me!
There you go.
Okay. Well, didn't realize that I have to, there we go. Okay. Get rid of that other one after. It's a 20-foot cube. Yeah.
Nice. Deathing fairy fire.
Look at us, guys, we're in combat!
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's your first proper combat in like a month. All combat today.
I'm gonna cast fairy fire on these 3.
Nice.
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 Gonna
We've
be
been getting lucky with Ingorcio's shitty rolls.
green. They're gonna be very green.
So you're turning the lizards green.
Yeah.
Or-
Bright neon green.
They're
Nice.
extra green.
So they're like
They're extra green.
so they're at a rave now.
Yeah.
It isn't easy being green.
Good. Enter trance music now.
Oh, my spell slot. It's level 1. And I'm gonna stay right where I'm at. And that should be it for them. That's Nico's turn.
Alright. Salamander. Sally the salamander.
Work.
So as it slithers up to there, and it will throw a spear at Demetrius. Once more into the fray. Nice. And it heals that out. 12. This is difficult terrain. 10, 20, 30. And then it will dash 10, 30 out of it. Arcadia.
Okay, she is going to move up here. And then she murmurs a little something and concentrates on that lizard in front of Gravik. And she is going to
She's going
add
to save
her.
Gravik.
Let's see.
No promises.
She's going to take special aim at this guy and shoot for a crossbow. Great. And so she will, because she has advantage anyway, but he's also by people, she's going to add her sneak attack. Because I remember this. And let's give this a try.
Ooh. Enter just jugular. Squirts blood all over Gravik. Gravik, give me a con save.
You said a save?
Yeah, con save with this blood dripping all over you. Damn.
Gravik quietly thinks, she really loves me.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are best friends.
Oh, God. Alright, she's going to now switch her attention over. Well, wait, she can't, right? She's, because that's a bonus action, I believe. So she can't switch her focus yet. But she's going to now attack the salamander. And she is going to again use her sharpshooter. Just make sure I'm not stacking these things. Okay. Alright, here she goes. And misses. And I will pass my turn because I think that's the 3 actions I can do. And then Nyx will go and attack that salamander as well.
Nice.
All right, and then pass my turn.
Right. So move out of the storm and move up to Demetrius.
I will take an up attack.
Sure.
And miss.
Alright, then this one will try to bite you and bonk you on the head. Which is not going to work, but you know, they're going to try it anyways.
Oh, by the way, it says each creature, when it appears or ends its turn in the sphere, must take the damage.
Each creature in the sphere when it appears.
Yeah, the spear.
When the spear appears, right.
But if they end their turn there, they take it again.
Correct. The salamander hasn't gone yet since it's appeared. Now there has lizard folk. And the one that just bonks, tried to bonk Demetrius, we'll yell that one out. Vengeance. You get a save, which is a d6, and it is 3.
So no breath?
No breath.
Vengeance will look at Corbin, and Corbin looks very nervous, but he will nod and say, help the pony. And she will fly next to Demetrius and use her bite attack on. She gets how many attacks does she get? She's got a bite. Doesn't say how many attacks.
If it gets multi attack, it would say it. She's a baby dragon. Where is she flying though?
Just to the right of Demetrius. She's gonna attack Lizard Folk 13. And she'll do the bite attack.
Oh, we're so close to that 20.
Yes. Sure.
Alright. Corbin sees the situation going south, and he's only recently picked up the bow, so he's still not that familiar with it. So he goes, "Ha!" And he drops it. And he goes, "We'll handle this the old-fashioned way." And we'll jump in front of Gravik. And I will attempt to pummel the salamander.
Yikes.
Ooh, he partially resisted my physical damage.
Wait. And before you do the next one.
Yep.
And this, you notice once you hit it that it is very, very hot. As you take that in retaliation.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That gives Demetrius some PTSS from his own time with the salamander.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Then for his second attack, he will shove it away from him.
Okay.
Well, actually, first of all, as a bonus action, I'm going to rage, because that made me very angry.
I would assume so.
And then I will shove it.
Was a string. Check. All right. And that.
Straight back into the sphere as long as I can. Alright, and...
The damn thing is made of lava! Stop pushing it!
Corbin is going to... Action Surge. And I'm going to... move over here and shove the lizard folk. Or... Actually... I'm gonna attack the lizard folk.
Nice. Nice.
And the second attack I will use a shove to try and knock him into the storm.
Yeah.
Nice job.
And then I'm going to retreat back.
Alright, and once you start moving back, Sally will take a hop attack on you.
Oh, he's got reach.
Oh, it misses. Alright, Sally will move up here. And it will take a swipe at Demetrius with the tail.
Oof. Not my first time going down that route.
And then we'll what's it doing? Stab at Gravik.
Nice. Demetrius. Oh my god.
And that salamander will yell that out. And it will move up right here. Demetrius.
Demetrius is going to reach for his chest and grab the idol of the divine stallion. He will hold it into the air and he will channel his divinity.
Whoa. Wow. Holy crap.
They rolled it up. What? Okay, nice.
And summon a giant image of a large flaming horse that rides over the battlefield in their minds. Two of them have been frightened. That was my action.
Second. Cool. Alright, this lizard book will move here. And then it will grab.
Alright. Gravik is going to use his bonus action from the sphere to target the salamander that ran in front of him. Why does it have advantage?
Fairy Fire.
Fairy Fire.
Oh. That's a hit. And
Good afternoon, Mix. How are you? Cat Jam.
he's going to run around the salamander like a ring of rosy. And he's going to cast lightning bolt through the salamander and lizard folk 12.
Nice. I just realized, isn't that a fireball? What kind of wizard doesn't have a fireball?
I know, he's
Weak.
something wrong with Gravik. I knew there was something wrong.
Yeah, you do something wrong with him now.
He's obviously from a far-off land. Sorry, he doesn't use Fireball.
Sorry. Fail. Nice.
Woohoo!
Why's he got a...
Once for
Oh,
third.
it's an upcast. I
Once-
understand. He's not
yeah.
upcasting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at all.
Oh
the
my
ones.
god, look at all those ones! Holy shit! Jesus, 5 ones?
You think all that you did besides killing that lizard was piss off the salamander.
Oh no!
But the lizard dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, one less action economy thing to, you know.
Allow
And
crack.
That was a pretty crappy lightning bolt.
That was a really crappy thing. 8d6 and rolled an 18. That's like,
that was pretty horrible. That's weird. And seeing that his powerful spells are not doing squat, Gravik's not thinking very clearly. He is just gonna plain run away behind Arcadia.
Right.
Let's see.
Take an op attack?
5, 10, 15, 20. How far can he run? What's his...
I moved 15.
Speed 35, so he can move another 15.
Except you can't see what's behind him. Behind Arcadia. Arcadia doesn't know what's behind her.
Yeah, so he's gonna run anyway. He's gonna take the app attack.
Alright. Alright, so he starts moving, this tail wraps around him.
App attacks can grab? I didn't think they could.
It's a tail. Apple restraint. It's the attack from the tail itself.
I guess that's it for him then.
Nico.
Okay. Nico's gonna step up to the salamander. He's gonna give him an old primal savagery scratch. Got a hit.
What?
Then he's gonna step back
Nice.
out of the way
Alright.
because
Good
he's
old
got
whipper.
mobile.
Yeah, good
You
old
don't-
whipper.
What's that?
So give him the whipper.
Yeah. Well, since he's got mobile, he don't have to worry about op attacks no more
Oh, nice.
So
That's
attacks.
right. Speedy guy.
Yeah. And it'll be his turn.
This Sally will look at Demetrius and is scared by him, so instead we'll throw a spear at Vengeance. Hits the poor girl.
No. Now it's personal.
And I believe, gets a save that. He dropped the save on it, Demetrius. Dead. Arcadia.
Right, you see her murmur a little something as she switches her focus to this salamander. She is going to attack it. Oh, thank God, dropped a 1. And she is going to attach her sneak attack because she has advantage. She's going to shoot again at it. Another sharpshooter. And another, sneak attack is only once, so she's going to shoot here. And then she is going to move over here. And then pass my turn to Nyx, who's going to attack the same salamander. And pass my turn.
Alright, this lizard will listen to what the salamander said and will attack Vengeance. And I believe that one's, yeah, so it gets to save also, please.
Yes, he has. But he cannot take a movement action.
Huh?
Yeah, he takes 4 damage per turn and cannot move.
No refresh.
Oh, no refresh for Vengeance?
No.
Alright, Corbin would call out to Vengeance to get away after he sees her being attacked by multiple people. So she will disengage, and she will fly a wide berth around the salamander with a reach weapon, and go fly up behind Gravik.
Ready? So kind of like here.
Can she get a little farther back? Yeah. So is Gravik grappled?
The tail is wrapped around him, correct. Won't you listen to what the salamander said? Yeah.
Not letting me do what I want to do. I will go over and I will attempt to free Gravik.
Okay.
And I I do that by attacking the tail, or I don't know what I need to do that?
The target is grappled into the grapple, and the target is restrained. So, it says that the target needs to do the escape.
So I can't do anything?
Don't think, unless you, kill it or chop off its tail.
Can you hold your action to help him so when it's his turn he has advantage?
I would give you that one.
You know what? Screw that. I'll undo that then if I can't do it. I will instead. Corbin's just super angry that they're attacking Vengeance, so I am going to grab the flaming salamander and grapple him.
Okay.
Oh my god, but it burns you.
Yes, Corbin doesn't care.
Holy shit. Damn, Corbin. Chill.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, so you take that and you wrap yourself around him.
And I'm going to drag him into the storm.
Oh, fuck.
Into the storm. I'm dragging him into the storm.
I know, I'm trying to
figure
out how we're doing that. So 15. So I have to... That... And... goes with...
And... I'm just going to hold him there.
Cool. Alright, and Sally's turn. To restrain the salamander can automatically hit the target with its tail. Nice. Rolling a 20 to see crits. That does not crit, so...
I don't think it's going to matter. Gravik's weak right now.
Yeah, Gravik goes down.
There goes the storm.
And there goes the storm, correct.
Wait, did auto hit graphic?
Yeah. And keeps the tail wrapped around him and will try and stab at Corbin. That was not very nice. Oh shit, actually hit.
Corbin's not hard to hit.
Yeah, and actually it releases Gravik, so let me take that off. And you hear it kind of cackle. Demetrius.
I'll move here. Okay, put that aura on this salamander as well, and then I'm going to attack.
This one goes up to Corbin. I think Corbin's closest. And will bite and try to bonk him on the head. Bonk. It was funny, this combat I thought they would just sail through. Gravik death save from the tower, please. Thank you. Nico.
Oh, I think I rolled it from.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Corbin by mistake.
I'll just swap it over. Nico.
Yeah. Fairy fire's helping.
It really is.
Back about 10 feet.
You see
That's
Gravik.
Nico's.
You see
Oh, wait a
Gravik.
minute.
You see Gravik there, like about ready to shite himself.
You know what? And I see Gravik. He looks pretty beat. So
He's unconscious.
He's on the ground.
He's
He's like-
bleeding.
could you use some help?
Yeah.
So I'm
Could you
gonna-
use some help? And he's just laying there, spitting out blood.
I'm gonna give him a bonus action healing word.
Ready to you get a nice whiff of peanut butter.
Oh.
Gravik is alive.
Wake up, buddy. We still need you.
Alright, the salamander. Well... We'll do 1 and 2 Corbin, 3 and 4 Nico. Nico.
Go.
You reach out and touch Gravik, and as you lean back, a spear comes hurtling right towards you. And misses. And save on that one, please. Nice. Arcadia.
Hey, Arcadia still shoots out the salamander.
Corbin kind of holds his head up a little.
She's going to take a second
To
shot
yourself,
at
or me.
it.
Corbin keeps waving it around. It's here.
He did poo himself. Still counts. Holy Mulder.
And she's going to hit it a third time.
25 months. Damn, it's over 2 years already. Nice. Thank you, sir. I was even watching chat and I looked away for a second and then boom.
And then she's going to pass her turn, and Nix is going to go.
You weren't. Yeah, you did. See, when you said pee yourself, I was thinking you're talking about Gravik because Gravik just went down.
And pass my turn.
Holy mother! You son of a bitches.
I was trying to figure out what was going on because I don't have the stream noise on.
Fucking chest. Hype train is close. Nice. Thank you, Brogar. That's 43 months. Damn. God, what chest? This thing. And bonk. And save on that, please.
That was close.
Oof, nice.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got me.
Come on. No recharge. Vengeance looks nervous, but Corbin's yelling for her to stay back, so she's going to just fly over near Arcadia for the moment. Show her injured wing. Alright, so first off, it's my turn to apply some damage over time, so he takes grappling damage. The salamander takes grappling damage. And now, how does the fire thing work with him and Gorgio? If I let him go now, will I not take any damage? If I
anyone who touches or hits it with an attack.
Well, I'm already. I've been touching it. Is the thing.
Exactly. So you would take damage.
At the start of my turn. Not
no, when you touch it.
Well, I'm already. The grappling happens automatically because I'm already grappling it.
So then
I already took the damage from the grapple.
Right. So then it would go on again.
I don't understand.
Because you're touching it, like.
So if my first action was to let him go, would I take the damage?
No.
But if I apply my grappling damage, then I take the damage.
Correct. Because you're basically keeping your hand in the fire, essentially.
Then forget that. I'll just I'll let him go.
Okay.
If I shove Gravik out of the way, does that give him an opportunity attack on Gravik, or is it because I forced him out of the way he doesn't get the grappling attack?
He wouldn't, because he's being forced out.
Then first off, I am going to... Yeah, I got an idea now. Okay. First off, then I will attack this lizard folk.
Snap its neck.
Nice.
And then I will move over to grab it. One more. And I am going to use my second attack to shove Gravik.
Watch. Well, no, I guess he's prone, so it should work. Yeah, so he almost rolled a 17. That would have been funny.
So I'll shove him out of the range. And as a bonus attack action, I'm going to take my second wind. And heal for 1 whole point of damage.
Oh my god. That was lousy.
That's some good shit. Yeah.
Carbon is not having a good day.
The attack vengeance. Alright, Sally will try and wrap its tail around Demetrius. Wait, no, yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Damn.
Grappling and restraining. And we'll try to stab Corbin.
Oh my god.
Corbin likes to get hit.
And then Sally is going to come this way and drag Demetrius with him.
Demetrius will begin wailing on this salamander.
Assuming kind of pissed. How did I? Wait. Oh, but I didn't dismount. Okay. Wait, you rolled 2d20?
What the hell?
Yeah, you rolled 2d20.
Let me re-roll that one.
Yeah. So wait, that doesn't look
Yeah,
right.
exactly right clicked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
First it was me rolling like shit. Graphic.
Alright, Gravik is gonna cast Witch Bolt on Lizard Folk.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Hey, Gravik is not going to cast Witch Bolt on Lizard Folk. He uses bonus action to sing a song of inspiration to Demetrius. Something like he saw him riding wildfire. And he is going to, staying out of the reach of the salamander, retreat.
He only has 15 feet.
Alright.
He had to stand up.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
And that'll be it for him. Oh wait, I don't know how to drop. How do I drop inspiration on somebody? It's I take the effect and I put it on Demetrius.
Nice. Nico. Savage Nico. E.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Damn,
Wow.
Some good
That makes up-
damage.
that makes up
Jesus
for my
Christ.
fucking roll.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Just like slid it open from nut to stern to nut, basically.
That makes up
Nico.
for my past 2 turns being shit, Corbin.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's awesome.
And lucky, Demetrius, you're lucky that I actually forgot to do that earlier when you were attacking it. So,
Oh, phew.
but since I forgot.
The screams like fucking death howl. Let's see what else.
You did a Will Ramos scream from Lorna Shore.
Huh? I'll move over here for right there, so I could see another salamander guarding this bridge. This lizard folk here, so we're gonna need to do something about that soon.
Right. And this one will. Alright, this one anyway, so he will take his spear and yank it at Nico.
Ooh, dropped a nat 20.
And the save for that one, please.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Arcadia.
Let me see Arcadia move to get a better shot at this thing. Let's see. Move here. And she remembers a little something to transfer. and then shoots at this guy. And misses. And we'll shoot again. Damn it. She misses. And she's going to pass her turn and send Nyx over. And Nyx does better than she does.
Ooh. Nice.
And pass my turn.
Recharge.
Wait, it's because the lizard's dead. Six.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Let's see, how far can vengeance fly? .60 feet. So she's gonna go down within next to Nico, 30 feet away from the salamander, and she's gonna try the paralyzing breath.
Cool. So that lizard folk.
Hang on. Hang on. It's a 15-foot cone. It has to be 15 feet.
So 15 feet, as close as far away as she can get, but that paralyzing breath.
All right.
Oh, so that lizard folk died of fright.
Yes. Oh, you made a drop. I thought you were doing that.
Yeah, I don't have anything to roll that with. I got to do something about that. To DC 13, it says. Damn it.
And it succeeds.
Alright. It was worth a shot.
It was.
Does Vengeance have any movement left? She's got 60 feet of movement.
So
I think she does.
20 feet left.
She would move back towards Nico. Just behind it.
She'll kind of push him up with her snout. Perfect.
Alright. Corbin's gonna run forward. So this bridge, like, he's on the bridge, right?
Yes.
What's underneath the bridge?
You see, so when you come out of this bridge, you see that there's a wooden walkway farther down, and over yonder it looks like it kind of looks like a turtle shell, and over there it's an enclosed space.
How far down is it?
About 25 feet walk.
Alright, I'm gonna move down one more, and I'm gonna try and shove this thing off the bridge.
Okay.
Ooh, falling down it.
I did have him targeted.
I didn't see what you rolled.
Rolled a... Oh, I'll do it again. He's
You rolled
targeted.
80?
Right?
You rolled an 80?
No.
Oh.
18.
Oh,
I rolled 8.
you said 8. I was like, holy shit.
I rolled an 18, but
18, yeah.
Didn't check.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
18 plus 9.
So it goes plop. And, cool. And you see it look up at you and say, Like almost as if it wanted to go down there.
It's alright. And I'm gonna run back and retrieve my bow.
Okay.
And Amichu says, "You're not going anywhere," and he is going to jump on her head.
So you're gonna jump down?
Correct. I'm going to bring 1,000 pounds of horse flesh on top of the salamander.
Right.
That's for the landing. Lol, I miss. Oops.
He lands next to him.
Have you ever seen the movie? Was it Nice Guys, or the other guys? Where I don't know if you haven't. Oh god, I have to link.
Actually, hold on. I have bardic inspiration. Do you guys think it will save me?
That's right.
Nope.
You hear God.
Nope. That's my bardic inspiration.
You hear
Alright.
Gravik's words, but they do not inspire you.
All right, I will attack. With my second attack.
Holy shit!
I'm out. I wanted to crush this thing, but I
No
crushed
bonus
myself.
attack?
I can't. I need to make a halberd attack for that and hit.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have to hit. Actually, you're right. I just need to make a halberd attack.
Alright, Gravik. What's he gonna do? Did he go pee? See? Oh, there it goes.
Sorry. Gravik's like, you're all insane. Why? I was just trying to make peace, and everybody's attacking me.
Sounds accurate.
You're still alive, aren't you?
This salamander looks pretty healthy, right?
Yes. So for one, you wouldn't be able to see it from there. You'd have to kind of like go.
Well,
like,
how
to the
far
edge.
over? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna run to the edge.
And then it's 25 feet down.
That's fine.
Hmm?
So he sees Demetrius insanely jump off the cliff, calling out Gravik's inspirational wildfire song and splat on the ground. He shakes his head and he pulls out some components to cast a big spell, and he is going to cast Major Image and make it look like there's another Demetrius next to the salamander on the other side to try and confuse it.
Okay.
I don't know what I need to do that, but let's see, it goes on myself. No, Major Image. Yeah, on myself.
So where do you want it to appear?
Right. Right there. Right next to it, though.
So you want to? All right. So this
Yeah.
thing's looking at Demetrius, and you want another Demetrius to appear right next to him.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll step back.
I don't think he's that salamander that dumb.
Right. Nico's gonna step up to the edge and look down and try to catch the edge of the salamander. Cast fairy fire on it. I succeeded. That happens. Damn. Well, what was that spell? Fizzled out.
Fizzled out.
On down there! I'm not jumping.
Toss me. And this thing staring at you says that to you, Demetrius.
I had coffee in my mouth. You have to do that for.
And we'll also say that before smacking you with its tail. And we'll try to stab you. And save, please.
Gravik yells out, "My image is working!"
Arcadia.
Okay. Arcadia is going to run over to the edge. And she sees what's happening. She murmurs a little something to transfer her hunter's mark onto this, and she'll shoot at it. Damn it. And she will try again.
That is.
Oops, I don't have it. Sorry, I think. Alright, and so she's going to. And then she's going to pass her turn to Nyx, who's going to fly above. And misses and pass my turn.
Vengeance, let's see. She rolled a 2.
You will just stay by Gravik and lick her wounds.
Cool.
Alright, Corbin will run up with his bow next to Arcadia. And I will shoot the salamander. I'll stand next to her, like, shoulder to shoulder. Shoot. And miss.
I am.
You got a lot to learn, Corbin.
I will shake my head and I'll shoot again.
Shoulder to shoulder, he says.
Ah, that time I hit. I'll nod. That's better.
Nice. I'll be in Amsterdam on Friday, by the way, Burger, for a few
Just in
days.
case I need it, I'll activate the boots of speed.
Yeah, I used to smoke. I smoked for like.
I'm going to use my
15 years.
inspiration to get my next melee attack against the salamander advantage.
Okay. Yeah,
But
Amsterdam.
first, I'm going to
I'm
move
in
5 feet back.
I'm in Birmingham right now. Okay.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It will stab you when you move back.
Wait, I'm still within his reach, right?
Oh, but it's tail. Well, fuck it, yeah, that works. Go for it.
Because I've seen it leak blood on everything, that attack.
Let's see, I'll get there Friday. We're leaving Monday morning.
Poke at it with my weapon.
for just a few days.
And I'm not when I'm making stabbing motions, like keeping my spear that hits her like away from me, so that I don't accidentally like splat that flaming blood all over myself.
All right.
And
Graphic.
Gravik's gonna use his action to
Don't
move
doubt.
his completely real-looking Ametreus between Ametreus and the salamander,
Okay.
and he will. The image
what the
will
fuck?
gesture rudely to the salamander and put up its shield.
All right, Nico.
Okay.
Don't think. Oh, 'cause I think Dan's going to come out.
Cast Moonbeam on the salamander. And I'll wait until it's turn for the spell to go off.
Yeah, but not my favorite Dutch.
Second level spell, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at, so that'll be Nico's turn.
Sally the salamander.
That was quick. Okay, let's do the moonbeam. Success. Don't you get half?
Yeah, I think it's a.
Yeah, get half. Alright.
Alright, so first it will try to stab fake Demetrius, and obviously we'll go through it, and then we'll look at real Demetrius and smack him with the tail.
Oh shit. Ew.
And we'll move this way.
It still can't move because of my aura.
Oh, yeah. Alright, drop the thing on it. Cool. Next turn again.
Right, she's going to shoot at it. Damn it. Shoot again. And she's going to shoot at it again with her bonus action. And misses and passes turn to Nyx. And pass my turn.
Damn it. Vengeance will continue circling.
Alright, Corbin.
Alright. I will continue with Arcadia, pummeling Salamander with my longbow.
You're also starting to hear a goat in your head.
And I'm going to
Do a superhero landing.
well, is there a way down there that I can walk down there, or do I have to jump?
You can potentially walk down the bridge, like down here, because it'll be a shorter distance. It'll be like a 5-foot jump from the wooden bridge.
So, would I take damage from that or not?
5 foot, no. You only take damage from 10.
Alright, so... I'm gonna just position myself down there so I'm closer.
And when you're walking down here, coming like from over yonder, you see an open door, and it smells horribly in there. And you see, you see a and it's like facing away from you, and it looks like it's eating.
Ooh, okay.
Demetrius.
Ah, shit! I dropped a crit.
Oh.
Wait, why do? Oh yeah, because I'm restrained. Fuck.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wow.
Bad rolls.
Let's get Gravik.
Alright, Gravik's gonna go up, target the salamander, and he's going to cast Frostbite at it. Does it take damage if it succeeds?
That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
I don't think. No, I wouldn't. No,
Takes-
I
it
can't.
take- on a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
nothing on.
but it's only on a failed save.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
Alright. And he will sing out to Demetrius to give him inspiration. Again. Nicodemus. You guys still hear me?
Yeah. Nico's muted.
Sorry. Thanks. Yes, Nico will step a little bit closer to the edge. How far down is the salamander? About
25 feet.
5 feet.
25.
I think that might be good. All right. Yeah. He's gonna aim down there and then try to hit it with his thorn whip. Nope.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yo-yo.
Yeah, because he would have picked up him and Demetrius. That would be funny.
Well, that's all he can do for now. That's his action. So
And Sally is still on the moonbeam.
still at the moonbeam, so I'll get going on. He succeeded. Good damage.
Nice. Alright, so it's we're just going to move over here. Dragging Demetrius. And let's see if it crits. Oh, it does.
And of course, I drop my crit.
And we'll come in one closer to you, and then we'll stab you. Why did it? No. Oh, yeah. Duh. And we'll cackle. Arcadia.
So, do I have a bead on this thing or not?
Yes.
Okay, so she's just going to attack it then.
Because something. Sure, I'm not sure. Yeah,
Misses.
That's sure.
She will still attack. Damn it. She's gonna try again. She's making this harder for herself. Ah! Alright, she's not doing great. She's gonna pass her turn to Nick. And blind, not so good. Pass turn.
Come on, vengeance.
Hey, it recharges.
Alright. Vengeance will fly down within 15 feet.
30 plus 30.
And she wants to do damage.
45.
So she will use cold on it. Trying to avoid hitting Demetrius.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. Fails. Nice.
Damn.
Woohoo! Yeah. You hear that sizzle? That
It's.
And she's gonna fly back over the top of this structure, whatever it is.
5 feet back up, 10 feet back up.
Yep. And up in the air. A
Yeah,
little.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
she's done all her movement.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all her movement. All right. Corbin sees Demetrius is in trouble. So first I'm going to I'm gonna drop the longbow again. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna grapple the damn thing again.
What, drop down, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, like underneath the bridge. Okay.
My
It's like human centipede almost.
there it is. Grapple.
Yeah, alright.
And I'm going to drag it. Now, if I drag it back...
It's still holding me with its tail, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it
know.
is.
I can't do anything about that, though.
But just so you know that if you toss it off, I'm going with it.
I'm not tossing it up.
Just let him do his thing. Let him play his own character.
I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying that. Keep that in mind.
Not that that would really stop Corbin from doing
Yeah.
such a thing.
Didn't you see what happened to Gaius?
Yeah.
I guess.
So, I don't want to drag him too close to Vengeance, but is Vengeance far enough away from where the moonbeam is that I can drag it back to the moonbeam?
So that moonbeam, I believe, is just like a solid like beam of light, like 60 feet up and down, and
Right.
she's 5 feet away from it.
Vengeance is?
Yeah.
But how high up in the air? Because she was trying to get as far away from the salamander as possible.
She's 15 feet from the ground. Like she's 15
So
feet
if
away
I
from
drag
the
the salamander over there, he's going to be within reach of Vengeance.
Technically, yes.
Well, suppose. No, technically, either is or isn't.
Yeah, she will be. She will be. Or it will be.
All right, then. I am just gonna hold it where it is for now.
Okay. Demetrius.
So, Amitrus isn't looking very good. He's like wrapped. This tail is wrapped around him, and it's like burning into him, and he splits wide into a bloody grin at the salamander, and then he begins yelling in pain from the fire, and his eyes begin glowing, and then they burst out with flame, and flame covers his entire form as he seems to die and burst into flame.
You killed Demetrius! You bastard!
But he takes on a new shape. And the token doesn't seem to be working.
It was last time. But it's been a while.
So as a bonus action, he activates the Form of Dread ability that he got with his level as Warlock. And then he is going to take an attack on the salamander. Hopefully frighten it. Okay, the salamander has to pass this save or be frightened for one turn. And I'm not going to take my second attack.
Alright, Gravik.
Gravik is very confused. He thinks Demetrius just may have died as he burst into flames.
This is the first time we've seen this, right?
Yes.
I might actually have a picture of it. Hang on.
He will attack with his frostbolt again.
Maybe I don't have a picture of it.
Hey, I got him. Oh, I killed it.
Alright, I guess I don't have a picture of it. Cool. Yeah, you killed the boy.
Corbin will yell that there's another big lizard in the building.
Question. When Arcadia sees Demetrius turn into this form of dread, does this remind her of what she saw his arm turn into in his tent when he first got resurrected?
Yes. It's the same. I put a picture in the Discord.
Yeah, I see it. She doesn't know what that is, so she's going to just point her crossbow at him. She's not going to do anything. She's pointing because she's like, what the fuck?
So that's Gravik would
She was in
move
combat,
over
right?
a little bit and then end his
No,
turn.
yeah, you guys are out of combat.
Oh, well, Corbin's yelling that there's another lizard in the building.
And Amitrus, he will lift his own hands and he will look at them like, what the fuck is going on? And then he will raise his weapon into the air and
I don't know why it's not
cast lay on hands on himself. And as the magic heals him, he will drop the Form of Dread. And like fire will engulf him and he will look normal again.
All right, yeah. So Corbin, you did see that other lizard in there. If you want just stay in initiative turn order, we can. If not, you guys can get a comment from me.
Arcadia is still pointing her crossbow at Demetrius. She's not sure what she's seeing, but she's just holding it.
And Demetrius, he will turn to the rest of the party and at Corbin, and he will say, "Sorry, I was distracted. You said you saw lizards in there."
Giant lizard. There's a big lizard in that building.
We should probably regroup, make a plan.
All right. I'll grab my bow and retreat. And bring
I will begin retreating, and I will spot Arcadia pointing a weapon at me. And he will say, "Put that weapon down. It's me."
And she'll say, "What did I just see?"
And he will say, "I don't know exactly. Some new type of power."
That witch do this to you?
I think so. One of the fates. Or at least she knows who did it. It has something to do with being revived.
Great. First Gravik's a vampire, now this.
I'm still me. I'm still a centaur.
I'm not a vampire.
I don't feel like eating any blood, at least. I don't know what that was, and I don't know if I can do it again or if it will happen again, but I
Gravik
didn't
probably
feel like I
very-
lost control, at least.
Gravik probably looks very hungry because he was injured quite badly in that fight.
Yeah.
And Arcadia says to Demetrius, she says, "You were still yourself. You don't feel like you lost control."
No.
She slowly lowers her crossbow.
Sus. See, if it was Gravik, you'd be all up in him. I should have stayed on him. I don't know why I stopped.
I knew she liked it.
It's this.
Well, let's take a 10 because I gotta pee.
Okay.
And it's been a minute. Yeah, so we'll be back at 50.
Thank you.
All right, stream. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes. 'Cause I really gotta pee. So if you go away, please come back. We'll see you shortly. Let me put some music on, and then I'm going. Bye bye. And we're back.
So does Corbin describe what he sees to Arcadia?
So there was a giant hulking lizard in that room, at least one, maybe more.
Okay, and he shows her where the room is?
Yeah, it's down at the end of the bridge where that path goes into the structure.
Path to the left.
Alright, so I'm just going to say that she takes a peek and she says, how many did you see in there? Just one?
One really big one for sure. There could be more.
And she says, well, we have a built-in bottleneck. Maybe we could line up and aim our ranged weapons because they're going to have to come through that door one at a time.
Maybe we can destroy the bridge. Trap them in there.
Can't I see an entrance on the other side? From
Yes.
the top of the hill?
Yeah, there's an entrance that way, and another. Then over here, there's another entrance. There's a door on this one, though.
I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay, Arcadia's going to take the liberty to light a light source for herself because she noticed when she'd get out of range she couldn't see so well. So her drift globe is hanging from her belt now. So
Gravik's
I don't
looking
think
pretty poorly, and so is Demetrius. I think we need to maybe retreat and rest. Or can anybody heal a lot?
do we want to use our potions of healing, or do we want to... I don't know how much we want to give these times, because if we regroup, they will have time to regroup. I don't know if it's better the element of surprise. But we
still have all of our numbers, and they have been like... they've got a few deaths on their hands. I mean, we could probably take potions and then go for another battle, but we don't know how many of them are in there, how powerful they are.
That's true. Well, then do you want to go outside and try to find a place for a short rest?
What do you guys think?
Can we clean up this area so they don't know what happened to their guards?
Well, there's a lot of blood everywhere.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that...
Bear
there isn't...
eat all the bodies.
Is there maybe some way to topple these buildings into the lava with all of the whatever you saw inside being inside?
I don't think so. I don't know how to knock a building over. I'm strong, Demetrius, but, you know, not that strong.
Well, let's look at the support of the. Is it like standing on poles, or is it like?
It looks like this place is kind of old and very well built.
Oh damn. Okay.
Let's just go in there and teach this guy a lesson. You afraid of a lizard folk, man?
Like I said, we should. If we do that, we should take advantage of a bottleneck situation.
Well, we'd have to get both the front and the back door if we're going to do that.
There's a back door to that building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can illuminate it by going here, I think. There.
I'll go
Can you see
first.
it? Do you see the bridge there?
Mm.
Oh. Alright. And then let me see if she's gonna walk over here and try to see what's beyond that. So there's another, it looks like another building. Okay.
Maybe it's
the bottom-
possible for you to maybe sneak up here, or I don't know, destroy this bridge so that they will have to come out the front bridge. Then we can sort of bottleneck them here.
Well, what's under that bridge? Like, how far is the drop?
About 25, 30 feet.
Okay, so if we destroy the bridge, it would be hard for them to get out.
Yeah.
But the bridge looks well built.
The bridge, let's see. The walkway is thick and appears quite sturdy.
Well, Gravik does, you know, at the very least.
I still have a
should do something
major
for
image.
Gravik.
I could make it look like the bridge isn't there.
Do you have to see the bridge? Would that tie you up back here?
I don't think after I make the image, I don't think I have to keep watching it, but it'll be a concentration.
Does Gravik look especially tired? And
Now, Gravik looks near death still.
I'm just reminding him he has his water skin with him, if that's helpful.
Well, I've got a potion. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to take a rest or not.
Okay.
Well, let's have a vote on it then. Should we rest or not? What do you think, Corbin?
How bad are you, Demetrius? Never seen you turn into that thing before.
I can go for another fight. I got the potions. I've
Does
got my
Gravik
spells.
have a potion? I'm not sure Gravik does have a potion. I don't see one in his inventory. Oh yeah, Gravik's gonna need somebody to heal him or give him a potion.
Nico will hand him a potion. Me,
Alright. What kind of potion is it? Is it greater or regular?
just regular.
Alright.
Get to my page.
So I guess that means we're not going to rest then if we're going to go use potions now.
That's what I'm hearing.
All right. Do you agree with that, Arcadia?
She says it's hard to say. We don't know how many of them are here.
Yeah, but we have to make a call. I'll take a potion myself, and I'll say, at least they won't have time to regroup.
Yeah, it's probably better.
Gorgio, can you erase that potion of healing out of the party sheet?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will also take a potion.
Arcadia's going to hand one of her potions of healing to Gravik, and I'll take it out of my own inventory. Except somehow it's disappeared. What is that? How did that happen? Okay, so you did that for me, Gorgio? Is that what
Yeah.
that is? Or somebody did? Thank you.
I rolled it on myself. Because you said
Great.
you gave it to me.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to take that out of my...
Just
Corbin's
tell me
gonna
when
give-
you're ready, guys.
Corbin's gonna give his healing potion to Vengeance and Gorgio.
God, Vengeance is such a spoiled brat. She only has like 8 damage.
Is she drinking it? Or is she holding
Yes.
onto it? Okay.
You're gonna get it.
Alright, you can drop it. on
Wow.
I can drop
Giving
it
a,
on.
Yeah,
a potion
drop
to
the heal
Vengeance with only 8 damage.
It's his dragon. I'm sure he'd probably sacrifice you before he'd sacrifice her.
Probably.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Alright guys, so the plan is Graphic makes that bridge over there disappear. And then the rest of us bottleneck them here at this entryway, right?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Alright, I think I'm gonna need you with me on the front lines, Nico.
Be there. Right behind you.
Alright. Well,
Are all three of us gonna do it, or you want me to shoot?
no, whatever you want.
I don't think I can see the door from there.
I mean, as long as they're not salamanders, I can. hit
Maybe,
a lot.
maybe you can send your drift globe like over here.
Well, that'll alert. That could alert them. You don't want to do that yet.
Let's sneak up on them.
All right. So Gravik's gonna go over here. And is the door closed over on that side? Can I see?
You cannot tell from there.
I'm over here. Can I get an angle on it?
Are you able to see down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, say if you come over here, you can tell it is closed.
Okay. Then I'll go back, and I'm going to make a major image, and I'm going to make it appear that the bridge is shattered and on fire.
That bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
And hold that concentration. I think I have to stay within. What's the range on that thing? It's 1 minute. It's only gonna last a minute, so we're gonna have to move fast when I do it. No, 10 minutes. I'm sorry, 10 minutes for major image. And
Is it maybe a better idea to just make the bridge invisible?
oh, it's got a range of 120 feet. So, well, it doesn't.
Oh.
I'm gonna make it look like we destroyed it. So he can go.
Maybe you
he
should
can go
look
there.
instead of looking like it's on fire. Arcadia said maybe you can make it look like it's covered with ice because they don't like.
Just
They
make
think
it
they like
invisible,
fire.
dude. Just make the bridge vanish. Because if we make it look like it's on ice, they might still try to walk.
Well, I made it look like it was just blown apart.
Oh.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, I will begin walking down the bridge, and halfway I will put a drift globe in the air to put some light here.
Actually, you don't have your drift globe anymore.
Oh yeah. What happened to it again?
Corbin had it in a bag of leaves and threw it on the ground in the maze,
No,
and
yeah.
then you
Oh,
never
yeah, I did.
retrieved it.
And little leaves.
But
on fire,
Arcadia
it's
has
smudge
her
spot.
drift globe, so she has her drift globe going.
I'll have Vengeance fly up in the air above the doorway, 15 foot up.
Yeah, Nyx will be higher than that. She'll be how high is the ceiling here?
You can look up and see the sky.
Oh, were you outside?
You're alright. So where's this picture?
Yeah, I thought we were in a cave.
No, if you check Fire Island, you can see on the picture it's an open.
Oh, okay, so
Fountain.
we're still there. Okay, got it. Well, then she's going to be flying pretty high, about 50 feet up in the air. Makes good.
All right. So right quick, since you two are down here, let me see here. Open lizard line. So, when you come down to this platform, you see that there is there are two horse-sized monitor lizards that look pretty docile, despite how monstrous and bulky they are, and they occasionally flip their tongues and grunt.
Amitrus will approach the doorway. And he will stick his head inside.
Alright.
See what else is going on here.
Sticking your head in. That's what
Oh
you see.
shit!
That's what you see. And
Amitrus.
all these lizard folk are feeding these other lizards.
They haven't noticed me?
No.
Okay, I will quickly pull my head out. I will slowly walk back and I will lower my voice and I'll say, there's a lot of them in there.
And these
Well?
these lizards just docile and eat.
Do they look hostile?
I don't think they know that we're here.
Could we turn the lizards aggressive against their feeders?
How would we do that?
I don't know. There's a druid. Can he make him angry?
Well,
How do you
maybe we
make
should.
lizards angry?
So, what exactly are you saying? The lizard folk are feeding the giant lizards?
Yeah, there's these giant horse-sized lizards, and they're being fed by a bunch of lizard folk.
Oh, like it's kind of a lizard stable, maybe?
Yes.
Go in there and do a little dance for them. That'll make them angry.
Why don't you go in there, turn into one of those lizards, and then rile the other lizards up against them?
They'll attack me.
You just present yourself as an attractive lizard female.
No,
Arcadia says,
No.
I don't want one to mount me.
she's asking, do the lizard folk look similarly dressed to the ones we killed? Because she's wondering.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Don't?
These
Well,
lizard folk? No. They are wearing they don't have like the armor or anything. They're wearing like a plain clothes.
Oh, okay. I thought they were
Arcadia's
just.
gonna walk over. Arcadia's gonna walk over here. She's like has a suspicion. He's like, hold on. He's gonna move. She's gonna take a look for herself and sneak. Do you want me to roll stealth or anything?
Yeah, why not?
Here comes the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Trip and fall off the bridge. Oh yeah. So yeah, like even the boys don't even notice that you're gone, even though you walk right in front of them.
Okay. So she peeks in. So what does this look like to her? Does this look like maybe slaves feeding like horses? Because what she remembers is that the queen said that they're capturing people from other tribes and sacrificing them, and she is wondering if perhaps these are captives as opposed to guards.
They don't appear to be slaves. They're not. There's no shackles or anything like that around them. They're walking around free. There's no visible marks or any damage to them.
But they're not wearing armor.
Correct. They're wearing just like a plain tunic.
That should make them easier to kill.
No, what you don't see any
That's
weapons
right.
in here either.
Oh, we don't see weapons either.
Maybe we can get them to surrender.
Yeah, you're very intimidating, Demetrius. Why don't we
I
give
don't
this
speak
a
their
try?
language.
Does Gravik speak our language? I saw some translations.
Nico speaks Draconic.
I speak Draconic. Oh, that's why I was saying
There
that.
you go.
Corbin was speaking. Sure. Corbin, then we'll
I'm gonna have your back. I'm backing up.
back up.
A prime spot for a fireball, I swear.
It would be.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to move around. Yeah, thank you.
If only we had a wizard.
I'm talking about put on you guys. Yeah, all clumped
No,
up.
yeah, Arcadia is moving off of that. She's moving out of the clump where she can still have a bead on the door.
Corbin's gonna boldly step through the door and proclaim in Draconic, "Your retreat is... Your guards are smashed. Your retreat is blocked. Will you surrender?"
And these lizards, they all look at you, and they kind of cock your head. And one of the female walks up and says, "Huh?
What are you doing here?
We're feeding our pets? What are you
What?
doing here?"
I come to investigate the mountain, and I was attacked by your guards.
Well, those are our guards. That's what they do. I don't know. Maybe did you seem hostile?
Tell me all you know about this place. Where does this bridge go? What is on the others? What is the other room?
Which way? This way or that way?
To the north.
That's our barracks.
Are
That's
there
where we
guards
sleep.
there?
That's where we sleep.
Who's we? How many are there?
How many there are you? Why are you asking me all these questions?
I told you, I have defeated your guards, and I have blocked your retreat. You are my prisoners.
And the one in the back starts laughing. You
have to smack them around a little, Corbin.
you killed the king.
Yes. Where? Well, I don't know. What's your king look like? I killed a lot of people.
You didn't kill our king.
Where is your king? Is he where the turtle is?
Their king's in the throne room.
Hmm. And is that to the north or the south?
It's in this area.
I'm gonna grab her and choke her until she tells me.
Jesus.
Damn, bro.
Just
Really?
choke her out, huh?
I'm just gonna hold her up like Darth Vader.
Okay. Go up and roll it. So doing that, when you grab her by the throat, you see these 5 lizards start to get agitated.
I'll say, call off the lizard.
Put me down.
I will drop her like a rag doll. Are you going to answer my questions?
Why are you so rude?
Because you don't answer my questions.
You come into our town and start beating us up, and you expect us to just roll over? This is why we don't like outsiders.
And I'm going to crack my knuckles and I'll say, I'll show you why you don't like outsiders if you don't start answering my questions.
I don't know.
Does Arcadia hear any of this?
No.
I wouldn't think so, being as far away as she is now.
You ran away.
Yeah, you're like 20 feet up, and like, so let's see,
All right.
20 by, yeah, you're like 65, 70 feet away.
And I have sight on Corbin, and seeing as Corbin doesn't seem to be dying yet, I just give Arcadia a thumbs up. 'Cause I have no idea what they're saying.
I'll say, look, I tried to talk to the guards. They attacked. Now I want answers.
Then go talk to the king. I'm just a servant. I just work here.
So the king is to the south again?
The king is where the king is. I don't know.
How would you go to see the king?
Well, I would go to the throne room first, and if he isn't there, then I would sit there and wait.
Which direction?
South.
That's all I was saying.
Now leave me alone. God, you guys are so rude.
I'm gonna search this place for anything valuable.
Okay, so give me an investigation. Alright, so kind of looking around, you see some feed bags, some hay, and some poo, and like some water.
I'm gonna open the back door and show him that the bridge has been destroyed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, it would be very dangerous for any of you to leave these rooms under any circumstances. See, we've already destroyed the bridge, and there are more booby traps out there if you try to leave.
Whatever, just go. Leave us alone.
Close the bridge. And say, I want... So are the lizards tied down to the walls? Or are there leashes and stuff for them?
They're leashes, but they're not tied down.
I'm going to instruct them to tie them all very securely to the walls. I flex my fingers to grab their throats again.
And he said, and one of them looks at each other. They look at each other and say, "Is it just you here by yourself?"
How many guards did you have?
Well, we don't know how many were out on duty.
There's plenty, and I took care of them. Tie these up, or you will feel my wrath again.
I'm not tying my pet up.
I'm going to try to intimidate her.
Okay. And she says, "Again, I'm not tying my pet up.
I'm gonna grab her by the throat again."
And these lizards get even more agitated. And you see this guy kind of like walk over here, and this one kind of walk over there. Mister, I don't suggest that. You got your information. Can you just please go now?
Are you guys gonna stay in this room?
Well, of course. The mighty halfling killed all of our guards. We're just merely workers here. Obviously, we're no threat to you.
Really don't like you people.
What do you mean, you people? You come into our house.
Alright. I'm gonna take this one with me to introduce me to the king. The rest of you stay here. And I'll back out and close the door.
So you're dragging her or something?
Yep.
Doesn't she?
I'm carrying her by the throat.
So she takes damage though, right? Because you're grappling her.
Not unless I want to.
Oh, I thought that was automatic. Sorry.
No.
And
Close the door.
all right, so use the rest of you see this woman, Corbin dragging this woman out by her neck.
And I'll close the door.
You got the information, Corbin?
Yeah, she says that there's a barracks to the north and the king is to the south.
Well, let's meet their king then.
And they said they would stay in there, but they're being mighty rude and sarcastic.
Why is this creature screeching at you? What is it screeching?
And like, why? and Arcadia will say, "Why are you dragging her? What did she do?"
She was not very receptive to answering my questions, and she is quite rude. I think I should feed her to Vengeance, and I'll have Vengeance, bite at her.
I don't think Vengeance would.
Really? Then I'll have Vengeance lick her.
Okay. Yeah, because just going off Vengeance, she is good, and she does speak Draconic, so she heard all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think she would snap at her.
I would begin walking south here. And I'll say to Corbin, where did you say the king was? Down here?
Yes. This is the way, right? I'll ask my prisoner.
She would probably, yep.
Alright. Is there any traps or anything we should know about?
And she says, nope.
Maybe you should go first.
Release
is there a door here?
There is.
I will open the door and I will step in.
Cool. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Let's see. Let me do something here really quick. Actually, we're going to do this. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Pose. Okay, so when you open the door, you see. So
Oh fuck!
this throne room is located within what appears to be an immense hollow turtle shell. Inside, you see the king lounging upon his throne on a raised platform in the center of the room, which he looks like this. And he is. Let me do this. I'll show you the weapon he is holding, because there's actually a picture for it.
Is that a rod of rulership?
No, this is what he's actually holding.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool little staff. He's listening intently to an advisor and drumming his clawed fingers against an ornately carved staff. A fiery reptilian creature stands to one side. It has a muscular humanoid upper body that snakes down into a coiling tail. Even so, Demetrius, the most striking member of the king's party, is a tiny copper-colored dragon that snores fitfully at his feet. And he looks up and says, in common, what?
I will. Demetrius will blink his eyes in surprise and says, "That is a friendlier greeting than your fellows gave us. We came here to talk to you."
Why are you in my territory?
We were sent by the other tribe of lizard folk who say that you have been raiding them and kidnapping them and throwing them into the volcano. And I will wave over the rest of the party to join Demetrius, and I will say to the king,
hang on. While you're saying this, the salamander says something to the king in that language, and the king says in common, "Why is one of your party holding one of my people by the throat?"
I will come in to give them a better view, and I will say, Corbin, come in, and the rest of you as well. I will say that is because when we came here, we were attacked unprovoked. So we thought that this person was a danger to us. You can let her go, Corbin.
I'll put her down in front of the salamander.
And she starts yawning. She starts going into what happened.
Are the rest of you coming in, or?
And he looks at you and he looks at Corbin and he says, "So you are attacked by my guards for trespassing upon the land, and you go into and hostilely provoke my tenders of the lizards, and you destroy my bridge? How am I not supposed to kill you where you stand?"
In our defense, when we came here, we did not attack anyone. Your warriors immediately rushed us without allowing us to speak. So, we defended ourselves. Did you expect us to roll over and die?
Absolutely not. And they got what they deserved. But then you go and attack unarmed workers. That
Is she
doesn't make sense.
Is she attacked? Because she seems fine to me.
And he says, "Did you just not have your friend here dragging her by the throat and also destroying one of my bridges?"
Well, the bridge isn't actually destroyed. That was an illusion.
I don't.
So
believe
your bridge
that.
is... Okay, well, you can go and look, I guess. But what matters here is that we have some business to resolve, and sure, you can attack us if you want, but a lot more of you already attacked us and died, so I would hate for you to throw your life away needlessly.
Well, Lord Sidon demands sacrifices. We give him sacrifices.
What do you know about the name Chelsea, goddess of swiftness?
He looks at you and cocks his head. Nothing.
What about your unnamed lizard god?
What about it?
We are pursuing a legend that says that Chelsea, the goddess of swiftness, escaped Sidon and Lutheria, who were destroying all of the old gods, and she hid here deep into the roots of the island, and they trapped her here beneath the volcano. Is there a tiny chamber at the island's fiery heart?
He looks at you and says, "Huh? What?"
You used to worship an unnamed god, yes?
We do.
We believe that god is still here in your volcano, and
So you believe that the god is in our volcano? Okay.
we want to free her
Why?
because she is being tormented and she is suffering here at the island center.
How do you know that? Have you spoken to this god?
Well, no, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to speak to her, to find out the truth, resolve this whole situation, and put a stop to your sacrifices to Sidon.
That's not going to happen, but how would you go about rescuing a god if she can't rescue herself?
Well, my friend, that is something that we are going to have to figure out. That's, that's what we do. We go to places, we find stuff like this, and, a solution will come to us.
We're on a mission from the gods.
You mean Sidon? Sidon and Lutheria are the two true gods.
Now, what have Sidon and Lutheria ever done for you?
Oh, he's done plenty.
And I will look at his staff, and I will say, did Sidon give you that?
Possibly.
And I look at the rest of the party, and since they know Amitrius, they can see in his expression that he intends to resolve this violently.
So let me ask you about yourself. You are a centaur, are you not?
That is correct.
Perfect. I understand these mortals not worshipping Sidon, but why don't you worship Sidon with the rest of your people?
Because Sidon has betrayed our people and our god. He has taken our true god from us and replaced it with himself. And I'm sure that when the Centaur people find out the truth on what Sidon did, they will turn from him.
I don't believe that.
But that is Centaur business. And I look to see what does the rest of the party do, because I don't want to be the guy that gets blamed for attacking. And I will look over Arcadia and I'll say, Arcadia, come in here, talk to this king.
Corbin, while Matrix is doing that, I've released this person. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna walk up, and I'm gonna speak directly to the breast dragon in Draconic.
So when you get there, the salamander's tail flops out in front of you, like trying to prevent you from moving forward. And it says in Draconic, that's far enough.
And I'll say, I was just speaking to the little dragon.
The dragon does not wish to speak to you. And it is sleeping, it is snoring. And like you'll see like a little smoke come out of its nose.
I will whistle Vengeance over. I'll just be like, hey Vengeance, check this out.
Vengeance will come cautiously into the room and go behind Demetrius and peek over his shoulder.
And I'll say maybe your dragon wants to talk now to a fellow dragon.
So when she came in, these all looked, they looked kind of happy. And he says, how much for the dragon?
How much for your dragon?
Nah, she's not for sale. But yours is still the baby.
She's the same age as yours.
Mine is 2 years old now.
I am a Dragonlord. We do not part with our dragons.
Huh. Dragonlords, those. What's a Dragonlord?
And say, if you deal with us fairly, you won't have to find out.
You don't think you could actually attack us and win, do you? You might have attacked and killed my puny guards, but do you really think you could take us all on?
I mean, are you just going to allow us to stomp all over the volcano as we please?
Oh, absolutely not. You may leave right now, but I am the chosen piece of the great god Sidon.
We've met a lot of those.
We must explore further.
And what do I get in return for allowing you this?
You get the favor of the 5 gods.
No, we don't respect those 5 gods.
How about your life? And that of your wife?
That is not that is not your threaten. I will not die here today. And he'll stand up and kind of like walk down over here, like kind of stand like right there.
Oh, hold on.
Arcadia does not like being in a line in front of somebody who's holding something like that, so she is going to
Amisha is also going to move.
move.
He's seen this trick a little too often.
Yep.
Corbin will have Vengeance back off to the far wall.
And he'll say, "Why don't you go ahead and leave?"
I will look over at Demetrius for a sign of what to do.
Are you going to stop sacrificing people to Sidon?
He looks over at you.
And
No.
then fucking die. And Demetrius will begin attacking.
So will
Cool.
Corbin.
Alright, well, let's do it then. We will roll initiative and then we'll pick it up next week.
Alright.
I would have had Vengeance move to the back wall though before we start.
Is Arcadia and Nico? Well, we'll just see what you guys do. Alright. Cool. Well, we'll pick it up next week.
Big fight next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Cool. That was fun. You guys actually had combat today, and you get combat next week. Which one? So this one is a silver dragon, and that one is a
Avoided
copper
combat
dragon.
in that little room up there. I like to have it down here in the throne room.
Damn right. And maybe those guys in the other room will come running out. But but Corbin kind of scared them. But alright, yeah, we'll end it here. We'll call it here, and we'll see how it goes next week then.
Awesome. It's time to get the doggos out and sit down and watch.
Oh, the
movie.
king of the... No, he's a what the hell's it? A lizard folk. Fucking bills. Ew. Anyways, all right. Alright, stream. Yeah, so we're done for the day. It's dinner time, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the Reap subs, and yeah, we're out. Cause I'm hungry. It's a small world. Yeah, we're out. Take care. Yes, sir.